Boa tarde. Can you guys say boa tarde? Now raise your hand if you think you know what boa tarde means. Let's see, right there, yeah? What do you think? She said hello. It's not hello. You, cool? Good afternoon.
Very
Thank
good.
you. It means good afternoon in the language of Brazil. Boa tarde. My name is Orlando Haddad, and I come from the country of Brazil.
Boa tarde. My name is Patricia King, and I'm from Pennsylvania.
You know, the music you heard when we came marching in with our percussion instruments is music of a really famous festival in Brazil called Carnaval. Have you ever heard of Carnaval? All right. Well, we're going to be talking more about Carnaval in a few minutes. But first, we're going to talk about Samba, and second, Bossa Nova.
Samba. Who has ever heard of that word? S-A-M-B-A. Who can tell me what it is? What is samba? This lady in the pink, yes? It's a type of dance. Very good. And what do you need in order to dance? You need some good music with a good beat, right? So when we came in with the samba beat, you got a little taste of what samba is. So samba is a popular music that you hear down in Brazil on the radio.
But there's another type.
You hear the music with the beat in it, and that is influenced by the samba rhythm.
But there's another type of samba called Bossa Nova. And you've heard of Bossa Nova? Well, we're going to tell you what Bossa Nova is like. Bossa Nova is really samba music mixed with American jazz. It's like jazz with a samba beat. And now we're getting ready to play for you a very, very famous song called The Girl from Ipanema. And this song is one of the most popular songs in the world. It's sung in many, many different languages. So we're going to sing it in the language of Brazil. And just one more thing. The Girl from Ipanema. Ipanema is a beach in the city of Rio de Janeiro. Have you watched the movie Rio? Well, that's Rio de Janeiro. Patricia and I spent a lot of time in Rio de Janeiro. We used to live there. And here's the song, The Girl from Ipanema. Olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça. Ela, menina que vem, que passa num doce balanço, caminho do mar. Moça do corpo dourado do sol de Ipanema, o seu balançado é mais que um poema. É a coisa mais linda que eu já vi passar. Ah, porque estou tão sozinho. Ah, porque tudo é tão triste. Ai, a beleza que existe, a beleza que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. Ah, se ela soubesse que quando ela passa, o mundo inteirinho se enche de graça e fica mais lindo por causa do amor.
Tall and thin and young and lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes each one, she passes goes, ah. When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gently that when she passes each one, she passes goes, ah. Oh, but he watches so sadly. How can he tell her he loves her? Yes, he will give his heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at him. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes he smiles, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. She just doesn't see.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. What would that mean? We just got done performing and you clapped and we said obrigado. Thank you. Very good. Can everybody say obrigado? Very good. Now I have a question for you. Was Orlando singing in English? Yes? I didn't hear English. I didn't hear English. Anyway, my question is, what language was Orlando singing in? The language of Brazil. The land in the orange. Not Brazil. How about the young lady in the black? Say it again. I didn't hear it, but it didn't sound right. Okay, this young man, the gray t-shirt back there, yes. Did you say Portuguese? Well, you get a hand. Very good, very good. So how did that happen? You know, where is Portugal? Where the language Portuguese comes from? Yes, in the greenish shirt, blue? Well, it's close to France. It's in Europe, right? Portugal is near France. It's near Spain. That's why it sounds like Spanish. But where's Brazil? I mean, it's in a whole different area of the world. Yes? Where? No, not Asia. South America. Right. So what happened? Well, the Portuguese were known for being fantastic sailors, and they discovered Brazil in the continent of South America, right, where everybody else speaks Spanish, but Brazil speaks Portuguese. So that is what makes Brazil different.
We're going to get back into music in just a minute, but first, who can tell me what the capital of Brazil is? All the way in the back in the glasses? Rio. You know, that's a good guess, because Rio used to be the capital for a few hundred years, until 1960, and then it moved to a brand new city.
Who knows?
And it's just like the name Brazil, and you add 2 more vowels to it. Now, you can make that up, can't you? It's called Brasilia. Can you say Brasilia?
Brasilia, Brasilia. All right. So enough of this talk. Let's get back to some music, okay? We're going to do a song called So Danço Samba. You already know what samba is. What would danço mean? Dance, right? So means only. I only dance in samba. And we're going to do some scat singing. That means we're going to improvise and make up a melody and do some singing. So I'm going to sing a melody to you and ask you to sing it back. Simple as that. All right, here we go.
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ba-ba-ba-ya. Be Wow, that is great. Yeah, we've got some good voices out there. Except, I think this side might have been singing a little bit louder than that side. What do you think, Rolando?
You guys need to jack it up a little bit, guys.
So we're going to do a round again.
Let's try
We're going to
again.
listen, but we're going to sing, not scream, right? We're going to sing with beautiful voices. All right, here we go.
One,
Another
two,
round.
1, 2, 3.
We bop bop day rip lip bop day bye. Beat the beat night. We will never let it beat night. Beating deep bop beat. Beating bop beat bye. Deep beating bye. Oh, you guys are great. We're going to take you on the road with us. Yeah. Very nice. So that's part one. Part two, we're going to teach you the words. Oh, what's the language of Brazil again? Portuguese, that's right. We're going to teach you the words in Portuguese. So very simple. Sou danço samba.
Só danço samba,
Sou danço samba.
só danço samba.
Vai, 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 vai.
Vai, 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 vai.
Sou danço samba.
Só danço samba,
Sou danço samba.
só danço samba.
Vai.
Vai.
That's it. You just learned a song. So you're going to be able to jump in and sing it with us. And we're going to do our scat singing again. I'll hold up my hand when it's your turn. Okay? So danço samba, vai, 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 vai. So danço samba, vai. So danço samba, vai, 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 vai. So danço samba, vai. Já dancei o twist até demais, mas não sei, me cansei do calypso, tcha, tcha, tcha. So danço samba, vai, 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 vai. So danço samba, vai. Bidididê, badadidê, badadidê,
Bara, bara.
badadidê.
Tumbara, pop.
We will
Bara,
never
pep, pop, pep, chicken, 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 bara, pep, chicken, chicken, bara, pep, chicken, chicken. Tumbara, pop, pop,
we did not. We will never we will never here we go, everybody. Ba bea. Did not. We will never So danço samba, vai, 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 vai. So danço samba, vai. Last time. So danço samba, vai, 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 vai. So danço samba, vai. Very nice. Wow. Well, I really feel awake now. So we're going to show you our toys on stage. We have a whole bunch of instruments. Do you know the name of this family of instrument? Look at all these things that we hit and we shake. Yes? Say it again. Not strings. Yes, you? Say it again. Woodwind.
That's
something you
another
blow
family,
into.
but not these.
Percussion, yes. Can everybody say percussion? Percussion, yes. Okay. So, as you can see, we have a whole bunch of instruments up here. They are from Brazil. And these instruments are played year-round for all kinds of music, but particularly at a time called Carnival, which is the world's largest party. And the way the Brazilians party, they go out to the streets in costumes, they play instruments, they sing and dance, and everybody gets together. The rich, the poor, the young, and the old, everybody just goes out in the streets and celebrates. That's what's so cool about it. And if you were in Brazil at carnival time, you would be getting dressed up in costumes, going out with your friends downtown, watching these big parades of percussion going by where there's hundreds of instruments all playing at once. So we're only two. We're going to have to show you what that's like, but you have to use your imagination.
Well, we're playing a couple different instruments. Oh, I'm playing two of them. I'm playing the ganzá. Can you say ganzá? And I'm playing the surdo, which is the bass drum. The surdo is like the heartbeat of the samba.
My instrument is called the agogo. Can you say agogo? Now, a lot of these names come from Africa because these instruments originated in Africa, and Africa had a relationship with Brazil and Portugal. It was called the Atlantic Triangle, where they traveled around from seaport to seaport, taking their music and playing with each other and mixing it all up. So we have the surdo from Portugal, and then all these instruments that come from Africa. So this is the agogo.
This little drum I have right here is called a tamborim. Can you say tamborim? And as you can see, it's a little drum, and it's played in a group.
And it's played with this stick. See, it has 3 pieces to it.
And when I was a little boy growing up in Brazil, we used to make our own tamborim sticks out of bamboo. Just go in the backyard and cut bamboo and go to the carnival.
I heard someone in the front row say this is not a tamborim, and you're right. In America, you have the bigger ones with the bells on the side. But the tamborim, the word, means any kind of drum that
Small
looks like
drum.
this. That's a small hand drum. And actually, it was an Arab instrument. So tamborim means several different things.
Obrigado. So in Brazil, when we say obrigado, which means what? Means thank you. Can you say obrigado again? Say obrigado.
Obrigado.
When the person says obrigado, the other person answers de nada. So if I say obrigado, you say?
This instrument is called the jeko. That's a funny little name, right? Has 3 springs on the front that I'm going to scrape to get the sound. Obrigado. This is our last instrument called the cuica. Can you say cuica? It's one of my favorites. It's a metal cylinder with a leather skin head, and if you see in the middle of the head, there's a small little like knot, and that is a string that is holding a bamboo stick in the center of the drum inside. Orlando has a wet cloth. He's going to rub that stick, cause some friction, make the stick vibrate, and there's going to be a sound wave that goes up to the head of the drum and makes a sound. Obrigado. Is that one of your favorite instruments? I like that one. I like the jeko. That's one of my favorites too. So we are going to have your teachers select 12. I guess we can hold 15 up here. 15 of you to come up and play some of these instruments with us. So your teachers will decide and have you guys come up.
All right. Okay. So you guys gonna watch me. I'm gonna be your conductor. Okay. Have you been to an orchestra concert before? Well, the guy that stands there and tells people to play quiet, to play loud, I'm going to be doing some of that today, okay? So, and I'm going to invite all of you to play along as well, listening to the drum, the surdo drum. So the surdo is the heartbeat of the samba. Listening to the surdo will keep a beat together. All right? You getting ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. right, nice job, guys. You can leave the instruments right here on the floor. Thank you. Thank you so much. So who remembers? What's the name of the language that the Brazilian people speak? Portuguese. Can you all say Portuguese? So who remembers the name of the language they speak in Brazil? Can everybody say Portuguese? And what continent is the country of Brazil in?
So, I have a question for you. Brazil is very famous for exporting a certain drink, warm drink, to many countries that most of us drink in the morning. What would that be? Coffee? Did you say coffee? Well, that's right. So can you say café? All right. So Orlando and I wrote a song about coffee, and we'd like to teach you the chorus of the song, which Orlando will play, and we'll all say it. Can you say café forte? That means strong coffee. Café forte? Morena? Strong black coffee. That's it. So let's sing it all together. We're going to sing it with Orlando. Here we go.
2, 3, 4.
Café forte, café forte, café forte, morena, strong black coffee. Again. Café forte, café forte, café forte, morena, strong black coffee. Strong black coffee, dark and sweet. This aroma just can't be beat. Fresh beans tempt me in the sack. There is no way I can hold myself back. Sipping this nectar teases me so. Hisses through my pores, makes my blood flow. Wakes my senses, opens my eyes. Lingers on my lips, makes me sigh. Sweet as can be. Sweeter than the kiss of the honeybee. Darker than night, bitter with a bite. Hot and sweet and out of sight. Grind that coffee down to black golden powder, pass it around. Fill your nostrils with sweet aroma. Oh no, think I'm in a coffee coma. Here we go. Café forte, clap. Café forte, clap. Café forte, morena, strong black coffee. Café forte, café forte, café forte, morena, strong black coffee. Put a little sugar, put a little cream, add some cinnamon, add some steam. A twist of lemon gives a tropical zing. Sweet liquor sure to make you sing. Cafe au lait, espresso cappuccino, enough to make your synapses go bingo. Put a little sugar, put a little cream. It's so good, gotta let out a scream. So when you're feeling kinda blue, don't you fret, shooby-dooby-doo. Strong black coffee will make you high, ripple your skin, make your brain fry, bug your eyes out 52 inches, contort your body, make your toes winches, send you to Mars, spark some stars, in excess, cause you psychedelic hearts. Café forte, café forte, café forte, morena, strong black coffee. Café forte, café forte, café forte, morena, strong black coffee. Strong black coffee, night or day, in any old cup or on a silver tray. Arabica, Arabica, can't afford it. Saying these words is total euphoria. Bright red beans turn dark and brown. You know any day I'll worship your ground. Strong black coffee, bittersweet. In my cup of dream, you're the ultimate treat. Ultimate treat. Here we go. Café forte, café forte, café forte, morena, strong black coffee. Café forte, café forte, café forte, morena, strong black coffee. Obrigado. We want to thank your school for having us today. You are a wonderful school and a wonderful audience. Have to say we really enjoyed ourselves. We'd like to thank the Braswell Library for bringing this program here today. We're so happy to be here and for them facilitating us being able to come and perform for you. So in Brazil, there's lots of ways to say goodbye, and the easiest and shortest is ciao.
Ciao.